How you doing, guys? No, I haven't been around for a while. Been literally trapped in work. Till then, this is one of my older videos from, I believe it was August 12th, 2017. Till then, I hope to talk to you soon. Young people, November 2015 was the last time I officially went out in field service. My field service hours were limited to the nighttime thing where we just went around dropping magazines off. I already discussed in a previous video what I was doing, doctoring up the magazines, revealing the kept secrets of the organization, so that didn't bother me too much. And plus, I was getting my hours in anyways. Well, myself and this other witness would go out and we had this route where we'd go around town dropping the magazines off. And we were doing that for quite a while. Once a month we'd go out. It was pretty easy. New guys started coming out to the congregation. He decided to come out with us. This guy was on so many antidepressants that he looked like a cast member of Z Nation. Z Nation came along with us one night and we're doing our route. And the guy started having this conversation about Mike Tyson and some of his best knockouts. And about his little incident in '97 with Evander Holyfield. Okay, I wasn't paying much attention. I'm just going through my phone. But it reminded me of this woman I seen with unbelievable technical prowess, Ronda Rousey. And I mentioned it to them. I says, you should see the grappling skills of this girl. This girl is a technician. All of a sudden, total silence. Z Nation in the back, he's like, brother, as Jehovah's Witnesses, we don't like to talk about violence. And the idiot next to me is like, that's right. We hate what Jehovah hates. We abhor violence. Did I miss something in the conversation? Were you not just talking about Mike Tyson and his famous knockouts? Not to mention his incident where he was dining on Evander Holyfield's head. Well, this was nothing new. I was often stifled in the middle of conversations, which is why I really didn't like to talk to Jehovah's Witnesses so much, but I was kind of ticked off that I was cut off like that. Well, I kept quiet the rest of the night. I'm doing what I'm doing, and they began talking about the sale of the Brooklyn headquarters, like it was such a phenomenal thing. Yeah, like you're really going to benefit from the sale. Well, they continued talking about it. The end of the night comes by, and we drop Z Nation off. And he's still talking about the sale of the Brooklyn headquarters. I'm like, you know something? You screwed up my night. I think I'm going to screw up yours. I had largely been quiet about everything I discovered about the organization till this point. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to drop a bomb. He's continuing talking about the sale of the headquarters again, like it's such a phenomenal thing. And personally, I really couldn't care less one way or the other. As who cares? It's not going to benefit you one way or the other. Well, he drops me off, and as I'm getting out, I says to him, you know the real reason that Watchtower was probably selling the Brooklyn headquarters? And he looks at me like, why? And I says, probably to largely pay for the child abuse lawsuits all over the world. He kind of looked at me real confused. I really didn't know where I was going with that, but I says, you have a good night. Well, he says, okay, well, listen, we'll set up a time next month to go out. I'm like, good deal. Okay. Well, I went inside. I was feeling pretty good about that because, I just dropped a bomb on him. Whether he knew about it or not, I never found out. But you'll find out even if the indoctrinated Jehovah's Witness hears about it, they're in a state of denial. It's Satan's media. It's apostate lies. They don't believe it. Matter of fact, the only people in the world that are in denial about it are Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, next month come by, and it was about that time of the month where we would go out, and I called him. I says, so when are we going out? And he says, well, I don't know. I got a few things to do. I'll have to get back to you. Okay, fine. I understood that. He was busy. A couple days later, I run into him. He's like, man, you should have come out with us the other night. Okay, find out he was out in the nighttime ministry without me. Well, I may have. Had you asked me? Well, okay. Next month came by, never heard anything. Next month came by, didn't hear anything at all. And I figured, okay, even though I was already mocked some years earlier, I was now mocked again. I guess I didn't qualify to go out in the ministry at all. I had become too much of a threat. So, well, I found out within the next few months that, yes, I was really being watched and they really wanted to know what I knew about the organization. But I'm going to save that for my next video, guys. But until then, I'll talk to you later. Leave a comment below. And if you're just happening along this video, hit the subscribe button. And you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later.